I am absolutely pleased to bring to the stage Derrick Belgarde. Derrick is the executive director of the Chief Seattle Club. He is a member of the DSA board, and he's here to welcome us to this fantastic land. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Yeah, bonjour, everybody. Welcome. I don't do land acknowledgements, so this is kind of a land acknowledgement. And in this story, maybe you'll understand why. I'm Derrick Belgarde. I'm an enrolled member of the Confederated Tribes of Siletz Indians of Oregon, and I'm also a descendant of the Chippewa-Cree from Rocky Point, Montana. As he said, I'm also a Downtown Seattle Association board member who I had the privilege to partner with for the past decade while working for the Chief Seattle Club, where I've been the executive director for the past 3.5 years. We address the many needs of our urban Native community in the downtown area, and homelessness is one of the primary things, and I'm sure it's probably similar in a lot of your cities. In this region, Native Americans are 2%, just under 2% of the general population, yet just a few years ago, we made up 15% of the overall homelessness rate and 32% of the chronic homelessness rate. We had the highest statistics, the highest disparities, and that's probably similar in a lot of the other metropolitan cities throughout the country as well. But being here and being able to talk about Chief Seattle Club and what we do and how we partner with DSA, it's always a privilege to talk about that and talk about the great work of the club. The Chief Seattle Club is more than just a community organization. It's a lifeline for our Indigenous relatives, many of whom are experiencing homelessness or housing insecurity. For over 50 years, the club has been addressing unique challenges faced by Native people in urban settings, with a focus on cultural preservation, traditional services, and of course, housing. I'm proud to say that the Downtown Seattle Association has had meaningful partnerships with many organizations, one in particular, Chief Seattle Club. And as many of you know, the Downtown Seattle Association is committed to making our city center vibrant, healthy, and welcoming for everybody. But we all recognize that our city cannot truly thrive unless all of its people are thriving. Yeah, thank you. And if we're going to build vibrant downtown cores, we need to do it by partnering with others, which includes entire communities of people who have been historically marginalized and disenfranchised. We've worked on initiatives aimed at expanding access to housing, employment opportunities, and supportive services for Native people experiencing homelessness in downtown Seattle through the Metropolitan Improvement District program of the DSA. Through collaborative efforts with the MID and other city outreach programs, we've been able to connect more individuals with the Chief Seattle Club's comprehensive resources, helping them not only find a place to live, but also rediscover their sense of purpose and their sense of belonging. Having great partnerships like with the DSA government offices, Mayor Harrell's office, philanthropy and other funders, Chief Seattle Club was able to begin building a housing portfolio that solves our chronic homeless problem. The DSA were very strong supporters of our very first low-income housing tax credit project, which was called All. Beautiful 90-unit building in Pioneer Square, just a couple miles away. Fast forward today, when we opened that building in 2022, today, now, as of in September of 24, we have 339 permanent site units across 4 different sites, 51 long-term shelter beds across 2 sites. We have a women's safe house. We have our downtown social service drop-in center. Point is, we're growing and we're solving our issues. We have a 5-year strategic plan that's going to get us to functional zero with single chronic adult homelessness by 2029. That means we'll have gone from the worst disparity rates to the least in 7 years. Very proud of that, and we're very thankful for all the help and support, like the DSA City. Today we are gathering on the land of the Coast Salish people, and it's important to always recognize that and pay honor and respect to the first peoples, the first stewards of the land that you're on, and never forget that. But I always get asked to do land acknowledgements, and I always have to say no, and I always say why. And it's because today they've kind of become performative, and there's not enough substance. There's not enough meat behind them, other than just making somebody feel good for doing it. I don't want to guilt nobody for doing them, so I always tell people, if you do them, that's fine, but please do more. You got to do better. Go out and try to reach out to Native communities, Native organizations, and partner with them. Go out to Native communities, ask them what they need, what you could do to best support their needs. And by doing so, through what I've just explained with just how we are going to solve our homeless issue of chronic single adult homelessness, you can help a community in need to do that just by going out and partnering and reaching out and supporting. And so I thank you all, and that was kind of my land acknowledgement. Miigwech and Dinaway Magana. Thank you.